Welcome to the Iraqi Dinar RV channel, your dedicated platform for insights on Iraq's currency and its growing global potential. In today's feature, we're diving into some buzzworthy developments making waves across investor forums and currency trading groups. There are bold predictions going around, some even suggesting that the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, could soon experience a tenfold rise in value. Could this be the long-awaited turning point for dinar holders? Is the window of opportunity about to open and possibly close fast? If you've ever owned IQD, considered buying it, or are just curious about emerging market trends, this update is for you. Let's dig deep into the facts, the forecasts, and what's happening on the ground in Iraq. What's changing in Iraq's currency market? In recent weeks, the US dollar has steadily declined against the Iraqi dinar in local exchange markets. This isn't a coincidence. Instead, it reflects a strategic shift driven by key economic reforms, stronger government oversight, and improving public trust in the national currency. Currency exchangers and even certain private banks have started to respond, adjusting their exchange practices in anticipation of broader changes. According to sources close to these developments, the strengthening of the dinar is not just a temporary fluctuation. It's part of a longer-term stabilization strategy. Several factors are driving this transformation. Improved oil revenues, government crackdowns on illicit currency trades, enhanced regulations for money transfers, wider adoption of financial technology to monitor monetary activity. These efforts aim to reduce dependence on the US dollar and reinforce the role of the dinar in domestic transactions. Is Iraq preparing for a major currency revaluation? This is the big question sparking all the recent speculation. The chatter in financial circles isn't just about modest appreciation. There are whispers of a significant revaluation, potentially multiplying the dinar's worth by 10 or more. If such a change does occur, it could happen quickly and without much advance notice. That's why many observers are staying alert, constantly monitoring indicators like currency volume, government actions, and oil price trends. The idea is to be ready, because when a revaluation hits, it might not come with a public announcement or lead time. Why confidence in the dinar is rising. Several reforms from the Iraqi government have contributed to renewed confidence in the currency. Currency dealers are facing tighter scrutiny. Restrictions have been imposed on large dollar transfers abroad. Digital tracking tools are being rolled out to identify financial irregularities. These changes not only curb corruption, but also support a more transparent and trustworthy financial system. As a result, more Iraqi citizens and businesses are choosing to deal in dinars over dollars. Pricing in local markets is gradually shifting back to the national currency. This is a significant shift that hints at deeper systemic reforms and possibly preparations for a revaluation. The role of Iraq's oil wealth remains Iraq's economic powerhouse. With global oil prices stabilizing and Iraq maintaining high levels of output, government revenues are strong. A country with a steady inflow of oil dollars is better positioned to support its currency and implement bold financial strategies. In fact, some analysts believe that this financial strength is laying the groundwork for a potential currency reset. When combined with strong foreign reserves, a robust oil sector can provide the foundation necessary for a higher-value dinar. Foreign reserves and monetary stability. The Central Bank of Iraq has reportedly been boosting its foreign currency reserves. These reserves serve as a financial safety net, helping stabilize the dinar, manage inflation, and back any potential changes in the exchange rate. A growing reserve base suggests the country is preparing for greater monetary control and potential policy shifts. It also sends a message to international investors that Iraq is becoming a more stable and trustworthy environment for financial transactions. What are redemption centers and contract rates? You may have heard about so-called redemption centers. These are special locations, sometimes tied to private financial networks, where select individuals may exchange Iraqi dinars at rates far above the publicly listed rate, under something known as a contract rate. These centers are not open to the general public and may only operate for brief periods under specific conditions. The idea is that during a revaluation event, certain groups with large holdings or special agreements could access these higher rates. While these reports remain unverified, they are widely discussed in IQD communities and are fueling further interest in what might be coming next. How does this affect the average Iraqi? A stronger dinar brings benefits to everyday people in Iraq. As the currency gains value, imported goods become cheaper, from electronics to household items. Purchasing power increases, helping families stretch their incomes further. Inflation slows, creating more economic stability for citizens. On the flip side, remittances from Iraqis working abroad may lose local purchasing power if the dollar weakens too much against the dinar. But overall, a stronger dinar is widely viewed as a positive step for Iraq's middle class and small businesses. Investor considerations. What should you do? If you're currently holding dinars or considering entering the market, now might be the time to carefully evaluate your strategy. Some investors are choosing to hold and wait for a possible 10x gain. Others are exploring options for redeeming their holdings at potential contract rates. But remember, currency investing is risky. It's essential to stay informed, avoid emotionally driven decisions, and balance your portfolio. Professional guidance from someone experienced in foreign exchange can help. There's a lot of misinformation online, and not all of it is grounded in economic fact. Diversify and stay prepared. Even if you're optimistic about the dinar, smart investing always involves diversification. Don't commit your entire savings to a single asset or bet everything on a possible revaluation. Diversifying across various investment types, including stocks, bonds, real estate, and different currencies, can protect your financial future no matter how the dinar story unfolds. Stay informed and watch the signs. While many people are guessing about RV timelines, seasoned investors are watching data. Keep an eye on Central Bank of Iraq announcements, oil price trends, inflation and consumer pricing data, government financial reforms, international banking relationships. These indicators provide real clues, not rumors, about where the IQD is heading. Final thoughts: hype or historic opportunity. The talk of a 10x increase in the dinar's value is exciting, but also needs to be viewed with caution. Iraq is showing real signs of economic maturity and financial reform, but bold predictions should be weighed against realistic timelines and verifiable facts. The coming months may indeed bring a shift. Whether it's gradual or sudden, those who are prepared with the right knowledge will have the best chance of benefiting. So, what do you think about the dinar's future? Are you holding and hoping, or still researching your options? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this analysis helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to the Iraqi Dinar RV channel for more updates. Stay sharp, stay informed, stay ready.